second lesson on parabolas, and yeah, we'll just add a little bit to it. So starting with, let's have a look at, the parabolas that we're going to look at this year, and as I said, next year is going to be slightly different. It's going to look like ax squared plus q. So in the last lesson, we spoke about ax squared. They all look like ax squares. Today we're going to add the q. It's going to be dead easy for you guys. You know how to do it. But let's start with trying to sketch, not draw, so it's not accurate. Y equal to minus 2x squared. Y equal minus 2x squared. Right, so I managed to get this from the chaps here. So it's, first of all, it's going to be a sad face. And it's going to be a sad face because we've got a negative a. Secondly, because it's minus 2 and not just minus x squared, it's going to be a skinny sad face. So the larger that number, the bigger it is, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, will make it more and more skinny. Okay? Right, so that's what it looks like. Now, I'm asking, okay, let's say we move to y equal minus 2x squared plus 3. What's going to happen now? What will happen to this? You should all be singing it together. What will happen to this sad face now? 5 plus 3. It's going to go up. Okay? It's a vertical shift. This q is a vertical shift. Exactly as we saw in the linear case and also in trig before that. So I'll draw that maybe in blue. Okay? So it's going to go up by 3. Okay? Meaning the y-intercept, what will be the value of y here? Okay, if it's gone up by 3, and this is obviously 0, what will be the y value here? 3. Okay, fantastic. And if instead I have y equal minus 2x squared minus 1, what will happen now to that black graph? It will go down by how much? 1. So this is going to be minus 1. Okay? So Q, vertical shift. Okay? Q is the vertical shift. Grade 9, grade 10, grade 10. You know each other. Okay, we know that it's a vertical shift. Alright, here, I'll just pause here for a second. Okay, so that was pretty easy, not a problem. Okay, Q is the vertical shift, and in fact, okay, I'll add to it a little bit, it's the y-intercept. We kind of understood that, but I didn't use that word, right? It's the y-intercept. It crosses the y-axis at the value of Q. Okay? Now I've got something a little bit different. I don't see it in the exercise they've asked you here. We're doing exercise 2, but it is a skill you need to know. If not now, in a later date. So we might as well do it. So in exercise 2, what I'm seeing is you've got functions, and then you need to sketch a graph. But you will need to do the opposite as well. So here I've got a graph, and let's figure out the function. Okay? So the function is going to be, it will be something like this. Y equal ax squared plus q. So in other words, the only thing we need to figure out are the a and the q. We need to figure them out. So first of all, by looking at this graph, what will be q equal to? What will be q equal? Q is going to be 2, right? Because you can see we shifted it up 2. It's the y-intercept. So q in this case is going to be 2. Okay? It's really the y-intercept. Okay, that's intercept. Okay? That's a really important thing to know. I don't know if you want to make a note or just a mental note. The q is the y-intercept. Okay, so we're going to write it as y equal ax squared plus 2. So we need to figure out a. Before we figure out a, can we figure out is a positive or negative? Yes, but what's the answer? Is it positive or negative? Positive. It's positive, obviously, because it's a smiley face. Okay, great. How are we going to figure out a? Substitute is the correct answer. Yep. What do you mean? Substitute what? Substitute x and y. So look at this. I've put a little point for you. That graph goes to the point 1, 5. That means, okay, when x equal 1, y will be equal 5. So your 100% root, we're going to substitute x and y into this function. Okay, we're going to put x over here, y or 5 over here. So we'll put 1 over here, 5 over here. We're going to write it 5 equal. Can you guys see it? Yeah. 5 equal a times 1 squared plus 2. And then we can solve for a. Isn't it? Okay? So, what is 1 squared? 1. So, 1 times a is simply a. So, 5 equal a plus 2. And the answer is a. I'll write the answer here. A equal 3. A equal 3. So, what would the function look like? What would be the name of this function? Y equal to 3 x squared plus 2. Easy, isn't it? And a bit fun. It's quite fun. This is proper math, guys. This is proper math. This function, okay? That's function. Let's do some work. Bye-bye, guys.